Hello, welcome to another bonus episode of Hockey Inside Out. About a week ago or so, the Canadiens called up Jayden Struble from the Laval Rocket. So far, what are your impressions of his time with the Montreal Canadiens? Andrew?
Solid. Jayden Struble was one of those guys who seemed to be lost in the mix last year. There was a possibility, obviously, that he was going to be a good player, but there's so many players that he needs to leapfrog to get to be in the NHL, and then the Canadiens draft more defensemen last year, as we talked about in a previous bonus question. So the climb for Jayden Struble to be a full-time NHLer with the Canadiens is a tough one, but he has consistently taken steps this year. He looks great. He's been the best defenseman for the Laval Rocket, hasn't looked out of place in the NHL. He has the physicality to stay up with the big guys. So I've been very impressed. I don't know if he's going to leapfrog any of the players currently on the team that are hurt, but I could see it happening, and I couldn't last year.
He to me, you know, what's impressed me the most is just the confidence he plays with. Like, he's not afraid to pinch in. He looks confident with the puck. He looks confident playing. He's a big, strong kid. He's built like he spends a lot of time in the gym. But he's just a big, strong kid who plays with confidence and physical also. And that might be what might give him an edge, Andrew, and some of the guys he's fighting for a spot moving forward is the physicality that he brings. And the other thing I like, here's a kid coming into the NHL, and he's wearing a neck guard. And so much about in the NHL, and Rick, you'll know about this back when guys who wore visors were considered not to be tough, and like it's not cool to wear a neck guard. Here's a kid coming in to play his first games in the NHL, wearing a neck guard. I asked him about him after his first practice with the Canadiens, and he said, well, I put it on and it was comfortable. It wasn't a big adjustment, and so I just kept it on. So, and also the way he ended up with the Canadiens, he's having lunch on a Sunday afternoon, gets a call, so come meet the Canadiens. You're going to practice Monday, and you're going to fly out to California and join the team on the trip. So this like came at him all of a sudden, and he's handled it really, really well.
I mean, here's a 22-year-old with 3 games played as in the NHL. In all fairness to him, I thought he's handled himself really well. Looking at his mobility, looking at his discipline and his defensive zone play, good-sized kid, 200-pounder, 6-footer, and it seems that he understands his role and understands that you have to play within your limitations, and he's the kind of guy that seems to be aware of what he needs to do, which is a good thing. And again, in the numbers game, it might be a little tough, but at least he has the type of character and ingredients that he could complement another partner in being a very dependable and responsible guy, on the defensive part of the game. So, let's see where this one plays out. But the classic potential word is he's got some good ingredients, and let's let this kid develop like so many of them back there in the blue line.
Yeah, California is a pretty nice place for your first NHL road trip. That's for sure.
Now, it was nice that his parents, his mother and his brothers, and they all got to go watch him play too. That was pretty cool.
Let us know about what you think about Jayden Struble. Leave it in the comment section below. Also, if you have a question for the panel, leave that in the comment section as well. And you can check out our full episode at hockeyinsideout.com.